Nowhere in the world symbolises the tyranny of distance quite like Western Australia. This state's over 20 times the size of England, and so trying to deliver healthcare into the remote and rural communities is a real challenge for us.
Silverchain in Western Australia has got 27 sites across the state. 13 of them are actually managed by nurses who work completely on their own. Before we introduced Polycom video technology, they actually felt quite isolated. They now feel just part of a team, and it's actually made a big difference to how they operate.
Polycom video conferencing has been a real game changer for us. It's enabled us to deliver care to over 74,000 clients more seamlessly so that those clients can spend more time in their homes and communities.
Hi Ken, how are you mate?
Not the best, mate.
I've had clients whose wounds aren't progressing very well, and the video conference allows me to actually link into the nurse at Silverchain House and seek specialist advice, which results in the client having the best outcome in terms of their ongoing treatment.
Okay, I'd just like to welcome Albany and Margaret River to our training session.
I've got a patch 1,000 kilometres by 600 kilometres, and I'm responsible for training our clinical staff in those areas. Previously we either had to do multiple training sessions or fly everybody in to be in the same space at the same time. Now we can do that by video conference, so we can train people from Kalgoorlie and Carnarvon simultaneously in one training session, and they don't have to be in the same room.
When we first introduced video conferencing, we were worried the quality would be really grainy or pixelated or break up in the actual audio stream. But what we found with Telstra's 4G network is that actually the quality's exceptional. From a medication adherence point of view, we can actually see that the client has taken the medications, and so we need to be able to read the medication, the label on the bottle, that clear.
We don't have access to diabetes educators across the whole of the state, so we're really looking at how can we introduce expert advice from a diabetes educator right there in the client's home by using video technology on their tablet.
Since we introduced it, the take-up's just been overwhelming. We can't keep up with demand. We're putting the video conferencing into more and more rooms across our various locations. There's no doubt that it's delivered considerable benefits in terms of travel cost and time.
The training has been revolutionised.
For me personally as a clinician is actually having the real-time evidence and having the support and advice of a specialist, and also allowing the client who's often elderly to actually have the treatment in their own home.
Well, I've got 2 teams in South Australia there, and so I would have travelled every month, whereas now I'm trying to get that down to just once a quarter.
I spent over $20,000 in travel last year, and that'll be cut by at least half this year, if not more.
We're all about bringing equitable healthcare to people, no matter where they live in Australia, and video conferencing is enabling us to do that.